What do my gente, you boys coming through once again with another video. And on today's video, we're gonna talk about Trinidad Agua, and we're gonna talk about the offer that El Salvador put out there for the US, right? It's a good one. But before we continue with this video, man, don't forget to hit the like, a comment. Of course, if you're gonna see this channel grow, push forward, don't forget to do that. Also, if you haven't subscribed to the canal, man, hit the subscribe button. I wanna thank every single one of you guys, man, for the support. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, I still appreciate the view, man. Highly appreciate it. So let's go to the story. So apparently yesterday, right? They got 194, I believe. 194 Agua gang members in Colorado. Who doesn't remember those stories in where there's this gang from Venezuela, right? Who landed somehow in Colorado. They were taking over apartments, terrorizing the community, right? Made national news, man. Actually, the police department went to those apartments to do a check, and everything came out good, right? But still, there's footage, there's videos, so who knows what happened, right? Now, with all these things, with the whole deportation stuff, let's just say that these guys were illegals, maybe going through a process, right? Of becoming residents or something, right? So now Trump is like, Chales. They picked everybody up, man, and they need to put them somewhere. I believe they're going to say they're going to send them to Guantanamo Bay. I don't know how true that is. I'm seeing information on that, but we don't know yet. The one thing that I do know is that the president of the Salvador was like, you can send all the criminals, dangerous criminals to my country. Don't even trip. I'll take care of them. For those who are not familiar with this president, right? He dealt with the problem that El Salvador had. It was gang infested by the MS and some 18th streets, right? Most of the gang was MS. Super dangerous. They were extorting businesses, families, and they were doing a gang of weird stuff and whatever. So this guy came into office, man. Built a prison, right? Brand new prison. He managed to pick everybody from the streets, everybody who was a gang member, and got charged with, I believe, 20-something years just to be a gang member, right? I heard people said that they got sentenced with life, but I remember I heard it was 20-something years. It still is it's a long time, right? Just for being a gang member, and everybody's locked up. So now El Salvador is clean. The streets are safer. When they were picking everybody up, the president was saying, "Look, if you start retaliating towards the people, man, I'm gonna have your boys that are in prison without food." So I believe that a lot of gang members were like kick back. They're just hiding, and they're still on the streets, right? But every time they get a tip, they'll send the whole army to look for everybody for anybody who might resemble a gang member into that town, the city, whatever. So the guy got the job done, right? I believe the human rights activist said that whatever he was doing, it was inhumane, right? So he gave them the option. He was like, well, if you're not happy with what I'm doing, you can take them to your country, take them to wherever you want to. He put that option, but guess what? Nobody said nothing. Who's gonna take these criminals, right? So he's doing what he's doing, right? It could be controversial because of that many years just being part of a gang, but that's the solution that he found, and it's working, right? It's working. So we'll see what happens. If those Trinidad is gonna send to El Salvador to be housing in this cells and basically throw the key away, I don't know. But it could be a great option. I don't know. I'm just saying, yes, it's inhumane, but who's going to take these guys, right? These guys from Trinidad Agua, right? Came from Venezuela, went to the US with whatever Biden did, right? Big mistake. And because of this, they took that shit for granted. They start running amok over there in Colorado and whatever states they were at, right? trying to control the streets, bringing more violence to the streets. Matter of fact, right here in Mexico as well, they made their presence known, right? But right here, the ones cleaning house is actually the cartels, and actually they're picking those fools, they're picking those guys up, and you know what's going on, man. The reason why is because they're messing with the business, right? They're trying to get involved in this, but guess what, man? These guys have control of all Mexico. It's like basically, I have heard somebody saying, okay, well, Northsiders or Southsiders going to establish a spot right here in Mexico. No, it doesn't work like that, homie. It does not work like that. This is controlled by something, and if that something knows that you're trying to do something else, they're gonna pull your covers. Period. So I don't know what you guys think about this. My opinion, man, is like, man, if that's the case, they might even take every Southsider, Northsider, any gang member from California, any gang member from Chicago, from New York, from Texas, from Florida, who are illegal, right? Because they can be considered a danger to society, right? So, what do I think about this? I believe that it's a very extreme option, right? But I mean, it's gonna work. Yeah, they're gonna violate human rights, um, but I'm pretty sure that a lot of people are gonna agree with this, right? Meaning, you getting rid of the problem and putting them in a prison, right? If you want to act up, well, there you go. Have at it. Go into prison, be treated like a criminal, and let's see if you're a tough guy behind those walls, right? Because right now, when I see the videos of the so-called MS and 18th Street, right, who were deadly rivals in southern in Central America, right? They couldn't even be on the same prison and stuff like that. Now they're settled up together. So at the end of the day, they're not that tough no more, right? That guy was able to do whatever he did, and everybody's taking it. So maybe he's gonna ask for more funds, and this time from the U.S. to build another prison. Because I'm pretty sure he's not just gonna take those individuals out of nowhere. You know, he has to get something for it, and he's probably gonna get more money to build a prison. So now I don't know if people are gonna agree with this or not, but it's an option. It's an option, and we'll see if the president takes it. Marco Rubio was actually speaking on this, so let's see what happens. So with this being it, this is it for the news. Hopefully you like it. Till next video.